As you know, we're losing 6 fantastic seniors from our program this year, and we feel with our 2020 class that we're announcing today that we have some people that can fill in. They have big shoes to fill, but we feel that these players have the qualities on and off the field to make an impact for our program. Our first player we're going to announce today is Jenny Baier. Jenny comes to us from Stuttgart, Germany. She came to us pretty late in the recruiting process. She's a player that plays in the back for a club team, but also plays the midfield for the youth national teams in Germany, where she's represented them at the U16 and U17 level. She plays for FC Freiburg on the U21 team that competes in Bundesliga 2, and the top team is one of the top teams in Bundesliga 1 on the professional side. She has a lot of qualities that we're looking for that we think can make an impact in the Pac-12. She's smooth on the ball, she sees it, she's very experienced, and she's very driven to eventually play for the German full national team. So we feel that she's going to be a great addition in the back or the midfield wherever she plays for the Buffs. Next up is Rachel Black. She's a goalkeeper out of Scottsdale, Arizona, plays her club soccer with SC Del Sol, and plays her high school soccer at Pinnacle High School, which produced J.J. Tompkins. So a lot of pressure there for Rachel to step into those shoes as she comes in next year to compete with our returning goalkeepers, Megan Short and Emma Miller. Rachel has represented the U.S. at the U17 and U18 level in various camps. She's got great size, great mobility, excellent distribution with the ball. And like I said, comes from a very competitive club environment where she's got a lot of great training. We feel that Rachel has all the qualities to come in and compete from day one to be a starter as a freshman. Addie Bundy's a midfielder from Fort Collins, Colorado, plays locally for the Real Colorado DA program. Midfielder, primarily holding midfielder, but we feel can play anywhere in the midfield, and also, well, like a lot of our players, has versatility to play in the back. She's good on the ball, great in the air, strong on the tackle, and kind of a natural-born leader on the field. She's been battling injuries for the last year and a half, but she'll be 100% healthy when she gets here in July. Addie's also, like all of our players, a very good student and was one of our first commitments in this class, really wanted to be a Buff, so we're excited to add her to the midfield and to our program next fall. Kendall Fritz is a defender out of Laguna Niguel, California, plays her high school soccer at J. Sarah, which is arguably one of the top high school programs in the country, multiple time CIF champions there. She also plays her club soccer with SoCal Blues, which has produced a lot of former Buffs. Her club team won the national championship the last couple of years at the ECNL level. Kendall plays center back in club, but we feel she also has the versatility to play wide. Very good athleticism, strong in the tackle, and it's just a super competitive young woman that we feel has the tools to come into the Pac-12 and help us right away. Philippa Grinnell is our second international. She's joining us from Stockholm, Sweden. She plays her club soccer with Hammarby, one of the top clubs in Sweden. Flip, as she goes by, also went to high school for a couple years in Pennsylvania, where she did really well in club and high school there. So I think the transition for her to the States will be very easy. She just got back from some friendly internationals with the Swedish U18 team in Iceland, where she got her first start. So we feel as a striker that she has a lot of tools and experience that she can come in and replace some of the players that we're losing. She's a little bit under the radar, I think, but I think that she can really make an impact for us. Hayley Harness is a forward out of Denver, Colorado, and Valor Christian High School. She started her club career with Colorado Rush and then played the last few years with Real Colorado's DA program, along with Addie Bundy and Lawson Willis that we'll talk about here in a minute. Hayley's been one of the top scorers for Real Colorado the last few years, plays primarily as a wide forward. I think in our formation she'd also have the abilities to play wide in the midfield. Another fantastic student that'll be in the Leeds School of Business Honors Program starting next year. Great nose for the goal. It's all about scoring goals at our level, and I think she's another player that can come in and really contribute right away. Shirah James is another striker that we're bringing in this year out of La Mesa, California. She goes to Helix Charter High School, and she's a product of the San Diego Surf DA program, where she's scored lots of goals over the last few years. Shirah's also been in a few camps with the U.S. at U16 and U17 level. Shirah's got a really good feel for the game. Great on the ball, very technical, explosive speed, great ball striker. And just has a really good feel as a striker for her movements and her touches and how she combines. She was on the same club team as one of our freshmen, Jade Babcock-Chi, as they went to the DA National Championship last year at the U18, U19 level. She's having a fantastic club season, and we're excited to see Shirah in a Buffs uniform in the fall. Jaden Newkirk is a defender out of Cypress, California, Los Alamitos High School in the Strikers ECNL program. Jaden's also a player that came to us a little bit later in the recruiting cycle. Plays center back for her club team, but we feel she has versatility to play anywhere along the back line. Great ball striker, great in the air. Physically, right off the bat, will be able to compete in the Pac-12. She's in a very competitive club environment right now where she's doing very well. Once again, another great student that the Herbst Academic Center is going to love. Jaden sees the game well and is kind of a natural leader in her club team, so she has a lot of confidence as she'll come in and compete for the Buffs in the fall. Rachel Rosen is a forward/midfielder out of Hermosa Beach, California, Miracosta High School, and LAFC Slammers, which we've had numerous players from. We have a lot of success working with their club. Rachel has had a lot of success competing at the ECNL level with her club team, a naturally left-sided player, the only one in the class, replacing our other only left-sided player, Stephanie Zuniga, who's graduating. I think she has the ability to also play as a left back. She can really get forward. She sees the field very well, very technical. She's a player that battled some injuries for about a year, but is 100% back now and is really playing very well. Like I said, like a lot of our players, she has a lot of versatility to play along any of the lines, and the fact that she's a left-sided player will really help her compete when she steps onto campus in July. Lawson Willis is a hard-nosed defender/midfielder out of Centennial, Colorado, and Cherry Creek High School. She played early in her club career with Colorado Rush and has finished up with Real Colorado's DA program, along with Addie and Hayley. Strong on the ball, great ball striker, can play center back, has also played holding mid. We also feel that she can play as an outside back because of her pace and strength on the ball. Very competitive. One of the first things we noticed about her is when we first watched her play is how competitive she was and how she hated to lose. And we love that attitude and love her mentality. She's also another player that's been in youth national teams camp at the U17 level in the U.S. So another very experienced player that we feel also can have an impact right away.